Hey Mac Nation, Coach Bear here with our shoulder strengthening series number 1. This one includes weight, so you're going to make sure you want to have a 1 to 3 pound weight. Again, we don't want to go too heavy. We're really focusing on these shoulder rotator cuff muscles here, the smaller guys. So we want to use lightweight, a little bit higher reps. The higher weight we go, 5, 10 plus pounds. Okay, then we start adding larger muscle groups. The higher the weight, the more of these bigger muscles take over, and we're not working these rotator cuff muscles anymore. So 1 to 3 pounds is really all we need. For these, we got 5 exercises we'll go through today that'll help strengthen the shoulder. So whether you already have shoulder issues, do these every day. These will help strengthen the shoulder. Even if you don't have shoulder issues, not only is it great rehab exercise, they're also a great prehab exercise to avoid any future injuries. We want to keep those shoulders healthy. We want to get them healthy, keep them healthy. Okay, with all the rotation we do as swimmers, it's really important we take care of those shoulders. Okay, 5 exercises we'll go through today. We'll go 10 to 12 reps each. First one up, we have windshield wipers. And again, for weights, here I'll be using a 2.5 pound plate, just holding it in my hand. At home, if you have a hand weight, you can use that as well. Or even if all you have is just a can of food. Okay, find one, big or smaller can that's about 1 to 3 pounds. All right, let's get started with our first exercise, windshield wipers. I'll show you a couple different angles here. So first we start with these elbows in. I got my 2 hand weights. I'm gonna go over to one side, over to the other side. Okay. Just going back and forth. Nice, slow and controlled. Okay, we're working that full range of motion, your full range of motion. Okay. Again, there shouldn't be any pain in here. If there's any pain, back off that range a little bit. As we work through these, we'll increase that range, we'll increase that strength. Okay, so it's important you guys focus on keeping these elbows in as we go out. We don't want to come out here with this elbow. Okay, and again, you can see my arm staying at 90 degrees as I go back and forth. Okay, good. Next up is our goal post. Goal post, we're gonna have our arms out. Again, 90 degrees. Set perpendicular to our body. We're gonna go down and back up. What you want to focus on here is as you go down, okay, you don't want this shoulder to come up off the ground. So the goal is not to just get to the ground, but keep this shoulder on the ground as this hand goes as far as you can. Again, if this is as far as you can go before the shoulder starts coming off the ground, only go that far. We'll increase that range over time as we stretch, as we do these exercises. A few more reps here. Keep that arm at 90. Keep it perpendicular to your body. And one more rep. Good. Next up are our scap punches. So we're going to take these weights, put them in the air. We're going to keep these arms locked out. So what we're doing is focusing on that scapular muscle. We're going to press up, get those shoulders off the ground, and back into the ground. Up and down. So you notice as I'm going up and down, there's no pressing involved. I'm keeping that arm locked out. I'm getting the shoulder off the ground, then I'm letting that weight push the shoulder into the ground. Sink that shoulder into the ground and push out as far as you can. And this is probably the only exercise where we can increase the weight a little bit over time. But again, not too much. And good. All right, next one up will be on our side. For our external rotation, we keep this elbow tucked in at our side and this arm at 90 degrees. So as we come up, keeping that arm at 90, again, just going as high as you can. We don't want any pain in that shoulder. And back down. Again, all of these are nice, slow and controlled. Work through that full range of motion. Make sure as you come up, this arm doesn't come off your side. Keep that elbow tucked in. Let's do 2 more here. Good. Even with that lighter weight, as you get up to 10, 12 reps, you should still feel a little bit of that muscle firing up there. Let's go to the other side. Again, keeping that arm square, 90 degrees, slow and controlled. Focus on working through that full range of motion. Don't let that elbow come off your side. So 2 more. And good. All right, our last one we will do standing up. Both your weights. Call these empty the can. So you can imagine you're holding a soda can, or if you're doing these with your can of food, okay, you're gonna act like you're dumping that soda out, okay? So start here, thumbs down, palms are facing out, starting at our side, standing up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. You're going to take these arms out at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so again, we're not going out to the side, not taking them straight up. Nice 45-degree angle. And again, only going up as high as you can. If you start to shrug that shoulder, either going up too high or the weight's a little too heavy, and can bump that weight down a little bit. Okay, so again, what we want to avoid is shrugging to try and get those arms up. Okay, again, we want to focus on using the rotator cuff muscles. We start to shrug, those traps are taken over. We're not exclusively working that rotator cuff. Okay, so again, slow and controlled, really focus on standing up nice and tall, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed as we lift up and down with the arms. Keep those thumbs pointed down, palms facing out. And 2 more. All right, good. That is our shoulder strengthening series number 1 with weights. Again, 5 simple movements you can do, whether you have hand weights, little weight plates, or even a can of food, even a jug, a half-gallon water, or whatever you got, something you can hold in your hand to do those exercises. Again, great for not only rehabbing the shoulders, getting them healthy, but also prehab, keeping them healthy. All right, great job, man.